Yo guys, what's going on? Right, you asked for it. So, this is my post Burst of Destiny, Eldlich Stun, Eldlich Trap, whatever you want to call it, deck profile. So, this deck's been quite popular pre Burst of Destiny because of like how versatile it is, how impactful it is with the floodgates and all those sort of power trap cards. Because it's quite good going first and second, but you get a couple of bonus cards, I should say. Post Burst of Destiny. So yeah, guys, check out my last video. I did a Phantom Knight deck profile post Burst of Destiny. So yeah, appreciate it if you go and check that out, and then check out my socials. I'll leave a link to my Twitch in the description. I do weekly videos, go lives, playing tournaments, deck testing, all that good stuff. So yeah, check me out on Twitter and Instagram as well. I do updates when I'm live, along with like other content like locals reports and the deck profiles. So yeah, straight into the deck profile. So I've played this deck for absolutely months, and I think it's actually quite good. Like, I'm not being biased here. I think it's actually really good. We're gonna explain like why it's good and how its matchups are against the new decks in Burst of Destiny. So yeah, we get straight into it. So I think the standard right now is 2 Golden Lords, 3 Border, and Ecclesia. Some people are playing Gamma of this, but I think this is like really impactful, especially like regional level. Because I've got quite a few regionals coming up, and I think UK regionals are renowned for being just a complete rogue fest. So if I'm playing loads of rogue, I want a card that's like going to give me a massive advantage other than playing meta. So I think a card like Spectre Border is just a prime example of a stun card that can just like absolute crap on like Altergeist, other like rogue decks that you would expect to see at regionals. So yeah. 3 Spectre Border, 1 Ecclesia because it's part of the engine now. You can like recycle your punishments even more, and yeah, it's just good like normal summon utility. You can get it for free off like Titanic Lad. So yeah, for the pot we play 3 Prosperity and 1 Duality. Some people want to play Extravagant, some people want to cut this and just like play the Fusion Destiny package, but I feel like 3 Prosperity is amazing because it lets you see like an additional 6 cards. You open your 5, see additional 6, and then it lets you hit like a floodgate, like Gozen, Torrential, give you like something that's gonna sculpt your hand, like an Imperial Order, Skill Drain, Judgment if you need protection. So I feel like it's a really good card. Probably one of the best cards printed last year or two. So yeah, I think this card's amazing. This deck, 1 Duality because I was testing around with 2, but I feel like the engine for the Eldritch cards, it drains through itself like so quickly. You're gonna see your power trap cards anyway. So I just felt like 1's fine because it's just a nice addition to see your top 3 cards. 3 Droplets because it gives us more like gas going second. And if Spectre Border's dead, we can just get rid of it and then shut off all monsters basically, or like 1 monster that's like a Baron or a Dragoon, for example. So yeah, this card's sick. Or if we can like negate something and then normal summon Border and attack over it, and then the next turn we've got a good follow-up with a Border. So I think this card has a lot of utility, and then not to mention as well the Eldritch cards in Grave, or get advantage. So I think this card's sick in this deck. Call of the Grave lets you sort of like let you Sanguine Resolve, Prosperity, and it's just good defensive card as well. So yeah, really good in this deck. The standard Eldlich, or the Eldlich engine I should say. So we played the 2 Lords, 3 Sanguine, 3 Conquistador, and 2 Hikaru. We also play 1 Trap Trick. So this, I don't like this card like in multiples. I think this card's absolutely fantastic, but it sucks when you have multiples. So I've just sort of decided to play the 1 because this gives us like a 4th copy of like Sanguine, Torrential, and I think having 4 copies of those cards is like really good. So also gives us utility for like Heavy Storm Dust on the side. So yeah, I really like this card at 1. I think it's just like fine, and you can like side it out going second if you want to, or then going first just gives you more engine utility. So yeah, really good cards. Obviously Punishment, Torrential, really good going first and second trap cards, and then Judgment because like it's Judgment. It's really good cards in this deck specifically because it protects your back row, and it's quite good going second as well because you can hit like summons. Same for Strike. Strike plus Torrential, Strike plus Gozen is always going to be broken. We're main decking Gozen because it actually is really good against Sword Soul. I don't know if you guys noticed, they're all different attributes. And it can like stop access code sort of climbing. So yeah, I think this card's really good in this format. post-Burst of Destiny, I'm certainly going to be main decking it and testing it out, as well as these bad boys, Pure Order and Skill Drain. People say, oh, why do you play Skill Drain and Inspector Border? Well, I'd rather see one or the other because they're both win buttons at the end of the day. And if we have the Inspector Border, we can always keep this in hand for follow-up, or we can set it and choose not to activate it. So, because the opponent could go Forbidden Droplets, negate your border, commit to a normal summon, and we flip up that, and it's just like a really big blowout because they've committed to like a Droplets Ascend, then a normal summon. So, yeah, really good cards. So that's it for the main deck. So I'm testing this a lot at the moment. So we'll see how the format sort of shapes up. I feel like this deck's going to be around, especially at regional level, and potentially even YCS level as well. So expect to see Eldlich. Expect to see a lot of trap cards too. So, and then in the side deck we've got the bad boy himself, the King of the Sky Prison. What's his name? TCG name? Heavenly something? I can't remember. But basically, this is the guy that you can reveal him during your main phase, and he protects all your spell trap cards until the next turn, end of the next turn. So, yeah, end of your opponent's turn, and then if a set spell trap card is activated, while he's revealed, you can special summon himself and then set one spell trap card directly from the deck, but banish it during the end phase. So I'm side decking this card because it gives us like protection against Lightning Storm, Twin Twister, Harvey Feather Duster. So I feel like this card's like really good in this deck, but I want to side deck it. Plus, it's like we play Goes and Rivalry as well, so you don't want to like lock yourself into darks and rocks. So it's just one of those. But you could just reveal it, keep it in hand, and then keeps your back row protected. Like I feel as if people's going to be trying to Twin Twister, trying to Lightning Storm you. So even like having this revealed and not summon it is like absolutely fun. So yeah, this card's really good. I think you could probably play 2, but I think 3 is like just good protection. That with like Judgment as well, you should be like pretty set up to get your engine going, get your floodgates going, and then just take control of the game there. So yeah, play 3 there, the Sky Prison, or Heavenly Sky Prison, whatever you want to call him. 3 Gamma Seal, I think like it's just good spot removal going second. I think Dragoon's still in the format, so you still want to respect that. So I think we play the Gamma Seal still. Nadir Servant, so this card is fantastic going first and second, but we play it going second because you can send Enters off it, as well as the Wind Attic Nista, and also the Paleo Link Monster, which people like sleep on. So basically, let's have a look. If a set card would be destroyed, set cards, YuGiOh would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So this card gives you a lot of protection. So off like Nadir Servant, that's actually pretty crazy. And then you get your Ecclesia online, and then you can go to like Punishment. So yeah, really good card. I would recommend you side decking it, but you could probably main deck it as well, depending if you want to play it. But I feel like if you want to main deck it, you want to play like Maximus as well. But this is how we're using it, so we'll keep it in the side deck. Also, the other floodgate is Rivalry. So at the moment, Rivalry is insane. But I feel like post Burst of Destiny Goes and match will be like the go-to. That could change how the meta sort of shifts, but I feel like if you have both, I'd rather main deck the Gozen, and then if it's dead, I can like choose the main deck or side deck in the Rivalry as well, or take out Gozen, put in the Rivalry. However, sort of matchup, I feel like both of these will hit a matchup, so that's what you want. You really want to see either one of these. That's again why we play the Prosperity, to let us dig for our engine and see these cards. The Heavy Storm Duster, which I feel like is just so good going first, and also going second because you grind it with your opponent. Obviously, you play this in control matchups, so because you grind it with your opponent, you can have access to see this card, and it's a 2-for-1 blowout in like a mirror match. So yeah, really good card. For the extra deck, so I think this is quite standard for like Trap Eldlich. Play the Zeus, Pleiades, Gustav Max, the Juggernaut. I think these are pretty standard. I mean, Zeus comes up, so you do want to play him because you can go like Pleiades, bounce, attack, summon Zeus, and then like not set any spell trap cards, just commit to your Zeus, and then yeah, so really good card. 2 Link Spider because it gets your Eldlich Golden Lands in Grave to get your engine going, and it can like potentially climb up to a Phoenix, for example. So yeah, Phoenix is utility. The Paleo Link because it's protection, and the Baron Blossom or the Ferrigit gives us like a good option to like draw one and fix our hand sort of. off the Dia Servant if it's like we're in an awkward position, or if we use Dia Servant to send like an Entis, and we're in a lower resource, we can just like fix our hand. Vampire Sucker, because if we play in Rivalry, we can like keep under Rivalry and then just keep summoning lore back from the grave. So I like this. I like this tech card. 3 Entis, because it's like the most used one, I suppose. It's just like a 2-for-1 pop. Titanic Lad gets you Ecclesia. Ecclesia gets you more punishment. So it's like a little recyclable engine you got there. And then the Attic Nista Synchro, which allows us to target. You can banish this card from the graveyard to target card in the field and shuffle it. I think it's a card or monster. It is a card, so yeah, it can target like a floodgate. So yeah, this is the deck. So short and sweet, guys. I'm not going to drag it on. I think everyone's like knows what to expect when you play Eldlich, but this is sort of my take on it post Burst of Destiny. So let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, want to see more deck profiles, let me know in the comments. I'll happily pump out deck profiles for you guys. So appreciate everyone watching. Check out my socials, and I'll see you guys soon.